Hello, I am going to explain or give a tutorial on how to use this smartboard activity that I made with a fellow classmate. This is a smartboard activity that is used for kindergarten students. It is designed for kindergarten students and it meets the standards of the kindergarten class. There are multiple activities in this smart board project and there are different types of standards. So the first one is letters or words. So the students have to differentiate between letters or words. And the next slide is just a chart, and this is more for learning or teaching purposes. So the teacher, you can tell the students that the left side are letters and the right side are words. And you can say that the letters individually together, they make up words. And you can ask the class what the difference between the letters and words are, and also you can ask them if they can think of any other words or letters. The next page is an interactive game, and so you have two columns, letters and words, and at the bottom you have options, and so you can drag any of them into any of the columns, and then you can press check to see if you got them right. So a dog is not a letter, so it has an X mark, and to correct it, you can drag it into the other column and it will put a check mark. The next standard is sorting words into categories, and this one, it's another chart where you can just explain that there are many different types of categories. Just some examples are food, so different types of food, different types of shapes, numbers, living, color, smell, size, and you can ask them what would fit into the categories. So for food, you could say pizza, or hamburgers, or hot dogs. Or color, you can say pink, blue, green. And you can ask your students if they can think of anything else. This is an interactive game, and so like the first interactive game, there are two categories. There's the food categories and the color categories. And at the bottom there are options, so you can drag one, and so pizza goes in food. And if it's correct, then it will disappear. But if you do it wrong, then it will spin and then it will go back to where it was. Okay. The next one is capital letters and lowercase letters, and you can tell them that these are capital letters and lowercase letters. They're all the two of them. Each letter has a capital and a lowercase letter, and some of them are similar, and so you can ask your students what looks similar. So the S and S are similar, or the O and O, or the W and W. There's a video, but it is not showing up. And so here it's another slide, and it just shows what the capital letters and lowercase letters are. And you can ask them what the difference is and if there are any similarities. In this game, you can press start, and so there's a question saying which one is a capital letter. And so you can choose which one a capital letter is, so I will pick the capital letter A, and then next. And then if you get something wrong, it just doesn't do anything until you get the right one. And the next slide is also the same thing except for lowercase letters. So you could press reset and then start, and then you can say that D. And then you can just keep on going. And then the next activity or the standard is what is a sign? And all of these have signs, and if you press on it, it has a sound also. First aid sign. Hospitals. And so students, these are the signs that students see often, and they can identify which one it is. And there's also a video, but it is not working here. And then for this is an interactive game, so students can click on any of these, and then they can say which one it is. And it's a game to see if they can identify the sign early on without looking at the whole picture. The next one is less than, equal to, or greater than. And so in this game, what you can do is there are different types of items or objects together, and you have to put them in the right category. If it is equal to 5, more than 5, or less than 5. So 2 is less than 5, so it goes in, and if it's right, then it spins. However, if I say that a 3 is more than 5, which is wrong, then it will just go back until it spins like that. And those are the activities that we have for you, and I hope you use this well.